I'm going to start this video with The Wiccan Read. By G. Wiccan laws you must, in perfect love and perfect trust. Live you must and let to live, fairly take and fairly give. Form the circle thrice about, to keep unwelcome spirits out. To bind you spell well every time, let the spell be spake in rhyme. Soft of eye and light of touch, speak you little, listen much. Jostle go by waxing moon, sing and dance, the witch's rune. When you ladies' moon is new, kiss ye hand to her times two. When the moon rides at her peak, then your heart's desire seek. Heed the north wind's mighty gale, lock the door, trim the sail. When the wind blows from the south, love will kiss thee on the mouth. When the wind blows from the west, departed souls may have no rest. When the wind blows from the east, expect anew and set the feast. 9 woods in the cauldron go, burn them fast, burn them slow. Elder be ye ladies' tree, burn it not or cursed you'll be. When the wheel begins to turn, soon ye Beltane fires burn. When the wheel hath turned to Yule, light the log, the horn one rules. Heed ye flowers, bush and tree, by the lady blessed be. Where the rippling waters flow, cast a stone, the truth you'll know. If you have and hold a need, hearken not to others' greed. With a fool no season spend, nor be counted as his friend. Merry meet and merry part, bright the cheeks and warm the heart. Mind ye threefold law you should, 3 times bad, 3 times good. One misfortune is enow, wear the star above thy brow. True in love must ye ever be, lest thy love is false to thee. These 8 words the Wiccan Read fulfill, and harm ye none, do what ye will. That's our basic guidelines, and that's what we believe in. Whatever you do comes back on you threefold, whether it be good or bad. That's the basics of witchcraft. The Wicca paganism is the law of karma. Whatever you send out into the universe will return to you times 3. So whenever people ask me, am I evil? No, I try not to be. I believe that there's a little bit of evil in every person. I mean, everybody has bad thoughts. Everybody has thoughts of hurting people. You know, it's what you do. It's how you act that decides who you are as a person. You know, everybody gets mad and thinks, oh, I just want to beat her up, or I just want to punch her in her face. But do you do it? No. It's gonna happen to you. That's what Wiccans believe. Whatever you send out will happen to you. Whatever you do to others will happen to you. And it's something that parents have taught children throughout time, is that do unto others as you want done unto you. Do we worship the devil? No. Christians believe in the devil. We are not Christians. We are Wiccan. We are pagans. We don't believe what Christians believe. And that's one of the things that irks a lot of Wiccans' nerves. I mean, if you're like me, you just laugh it off, you know. I mean, people have asked me, aren't you afraid of going to hell? Oh my God, you're going to hell. Whatever you say, homie. You know, it's what you believe. That's not my belief. Now, at the same time, I respect you for your beliefs, so long as you're true to your beliefs. I mean, don't tell me that I'm a bad person whenever you're only good when you go to church. Like, your God only pays attention to what you're doing in your life whenever you're in church praying. You know, no. Magic is an everyday part of my life. I mean, that's my beliefs. I believe in magic. I believe that what I do can cause an effect in my life. Everything that I do, whether it be talking bad about somebody or hurting somebody else, that could cause negative energy in my life. Whether it be doing good for other people, that could cause positive energy in my life, you know? And I'm getting sick and tired of people saying, I'm going to go to hell, whenever they're sitting there praying on Sunday and then cheating on their wife the rest of the day of the week, or gambling all their money away, or, I don't know, talking bad about somebody else. I mean, you're going to be a good Christian? Be a good Christian. I respect you for it. But don't, you know, look at me like I'm evil if you're doing bad. I mean, the way I see it, if I wake up in the morning and I'm happy with who I see in the mirror and I like the way my life is going, then I must be doing a good job. I must be a good person. You know, it doesn't matter what I believe. That doesn't judge who I am as a person. Just like what you believe doesn't judge who you are as a person. Just because you believe in God doesn't mean that you're going to go to heaven automatically. You know, you've also got to do something with your life that's good. And other misconceptions that irk my nerves, like whenever people see my pentagram and the one that I have tattooed onto me, and they tell me, oh, you're marked by the devil, you've got his mark now, you're going to hell. No. First of all, I don't believe in hell, so keep your beliefs to you. I don't try to push my beliefs onto you, so don't do the same to me. And second of all, do a little research. This symbol represents earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, the five elements. It's also a symbol of protection and power. You know, that's like your cross. It's just a symbol. It doesn't mean that I'm evil. Whenever I put on Facebook that I was going to be doing this video, I asked, for some ideas. What should I do the video about? I don't want it to be like everybody else's video. And one person told me, well, do a question and answer on the misconceptions of Wicca or paganism or witchcraft in general. And another of my friends said, well, just start with the basics. That's the best place to start with, is the basics of anything. The misconceptions are the basics. Whenever I tell somebody that I'm a witch, they automatically assume bad. And I mean, come on now, look at me. Do I look like a bad person? I try not to be. That's all that I can do, is try not to be. That's all anybody can do. I mean, are you a bad person? Are you evil? Look in the mirror and ask yourself that. I mean, if you don't like the answer that you give yourself back, then do something to change it. Or don't. That's your choice. Personally, I don't believe that I'm bad. No, I do not cast curses on people. I do cast spells to effect change in my own life. If one of my friends or a family member decides, oh, I'm having a lot of negative energy in my life, things aren't going my way, yeah, they call me up to cast spells for them. Do I cast spell on people without their permission? No, it's against our rules. But I do cast spells for myself, and I incorporate magic into my everyday life. Another one of the basics, colors. Different colors mean different things to us. We burn different candles to mean different things. Red for lust, sexual attraction. Pink for true love. White represents purity and goddess, deity, protection. Black is used to absorb negativity. It's used to banish or bind. I've actually had some witches look at me funny and look down upon me for using black candle magic. Not black magic, black candle magic. I was doing a ritual one time, and I had my black candle there to bind someone from harming me, which is okay. It's not cursing them, it's preventing them from harming me, and we're allowed to do that. Self-defense is still legal. Okay? Just like if somebody were to come at me trying to fight me, I'm going to defend myself. I'm not going to just sit there and take an ass whipping. I'm going to defend myself. Same thing with magic. Someone tries to harm me magically or psychically, and I'm going to send it back to them threefold. I'm going to bind them from harming me, and I will banish them from my life. I'm not going to sit around and just take a magical beating. That would be idiotic. And so, I mean, they've looked at me funny for that too. Yes, I worship a dark goddess. That does not mean evil. Hecate, she's been given a bad rep because she is a dark goddess. She's a goddess of the dark moon. She guards the gates to the underworld. You know, she's a goddess of death. And that's okay with me. And I'm okay with that. I've accepted that I do worship a dark goddess. I'm not going to change it just because you think I'm evil. But whatever. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. If you do have any questions about Wicca, paganism, magic in general, feel free to comment. No questions a stupid question, so ask whatever you want, and I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability. I don't have all the knowledge of the world, you know. I can't answer all questions. So, I mean, some things I'll just answer with do research. You want to know? Then do your own research. And that's what was taught to me, is that I'm not going to be led down my path. I'm not going to be taught everything. I'll be exposed to a lot of things, but I'm not going to be taught everything. If I'm interested in it, it's my job to learn about it. And that's just by asking questions, doing research. Some more basics. Oh, we have 8 holidays. Thank you very much. Yes, just 8. Just 8. Yeah, not 20. I mean, we do celebrate the full moon and the dark moon, but that's the same as Sundays for Christians. It's basically the same thing. It's not considered a holiday. What else would I want to cover here? That's basically everything. I mean, I've got written down